Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. Leon's trying not to pass out from blood loss. He's holding it in, holding that blood in. If you just like flex your pectoral muscles enough, you can prevent the blood from coming out. So it's a skill that they teach you in the police academy. Is probably what they do. Because you have to learn how to be able... It's too dark to see what's inside. You have to learn how to be able to function while also operating with a severe bullet wound. Let's take this wolf medal. See, these Umbrella operatives right here. They learned how to survive with bullet wounds, but not claw wounds. See, these two have been clawed by William. And they don't know how to deal with that. Now, to be fair, most paramilitary schools will not teach you how to deal with that. It's not something that really comes up. But these are the Umbrella operatives that were killed by Bill after they stole the G virus. And let's use the wolf medal now that we've gotten it here. Just take it off our hands. I still think it's really inefficient, and a really inefficient way to run a company, to have one of your scientists working on this cutting-edge virus weapon, and to have another branch of your company send paramilitary soldiers after that scientist to kill him and steal the virus. There's no job security at all in Umbrella. I think it's a really poor way to run a company. Someone needs to complain to HR about that. Because, I mean, when Bill finished the G-Virus, Umbrella was gonna have it either way. He's working for Umbrella. Anyway, here's where we would fight the alligator. But we blew it up as Claire, so it's blowed up. It's not here. Ada's here.
Ada!
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
So if we can get a look at Leon. Let's get a closer look at him. I like how the bandages are on over his police armor. And those bandages are... the blood is coming right through the bandages. You know, I don't mean to criticize Ada. I don't think this is a very good job of first aid. I don't think that's going to really do anything for Leon's blood loss or his pain. Oh, let's combine some herbs. There we go. I think these bandages are just kind of a placebo. I don't think they're really going to do anything. I do like how all the characters do get some kind of costume change at some point. Claire loses her vest. She gives it to Sherry, so Sherry gets the vest, and that's their costume change. Leon's costume change is that he gets shot and bloody, and then he gets bandages. Ada doesn't have much of a costume change, but she does get Sherry's pendant, her locket, and then she's sliding a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And then when we first meet her, she doesn't have it, but then she meets Sherry, takes the locket, and now she's wearing it. So everyone gets a little bit of a costume change at some point in this game. Mind the zombies. Mind the spiders. Ada, don't get poisoned. Are you poisoned? I can't tell. I don't. Her status doesn't show. You're walking like you're poisoned. Well, let's wait for the water to recede, because we can't possibly run through it. There we go. We need to take the cable car, but the cable car's not here because Claire and Sherry took it across the gap, so we have to call it back. Just a little bit of continuity. But then again, it's weird how other parts of the game don't have that kind of continuity. Like Leon and Claire both doing the same things at some point. Like using the water tank to put out the helicopter fire. Both characters do that. But here, Leon calls the cable car back because Claire had used it before. So sometimes you have the continuity and sometimes you don't. Anyway, here's William. Or his hand. He has an angry hand. His hand has an itch. We need to scratch the itch. Using bullets. He decided not to join us. His arm was getting sore, I guess. Alright, before we go, here's this flare gun. I could activate it, but even if I don't, if I know where the key is, I can't pick it up from here. Yeah, the W box key. So this is where Claire found the spark shot. But Leon is going to find something better. Except we can't carry it. Alright. I'll just use these herbs. I'll just waste them. That's fine. We got the shotgun parts. What are they? They're parts for a shotgun. Or they look like parts for a shotgun. We have a shotgun. We should combine them. Now we have the combined shotgun. So it has a longer barrel for more concentrated blasts. It's also quite loud. We'll hear it later. So, Leon's shotgun is better than it was before. One space. I'll use that to pick up the green.
We finally arrived. There must be something hidden here.
If you say so, Ada. Nothing there's actually nothing hidden in this room. Everything's kind of out in plain sight. Let's pick up some ammo. Ada's operating the control panel. She's just not really operating it. She's just kind of poking at it. Nothing's really happening. There's a control panel. There's a keyhole. We don't have a key. I'm almost out of handgun ammo. It's actually good timing for that. This is about the point in the game where I would stop using the handgun. So, let's see. I'll put this away. Also the small key. Also the magnum ammo. I won't need the valve handle anymore. And I might as well just put away the handgun for good, because I don't think I'm really going to need it now. And instead, I'm going to get out my magnum. I haven't really been using the ammo for this much. And this is about the point where I'm going to start using it. Alright. Let's head on out. So this is where the big elevator platform is. There's some handgun ammo over there, but don't really need to use the handgun now. The big elevator's not here, because once again, Claire and Sherry were here before us, and they took it down to the lab, so we have to call that elevator back, so we can go back down to the lab. A little bit of a little control room right here. Let's get this key. The C-panel key. Well, we saw a keyhole. We need a key for it. This one has a letter U. Letter U for up, maybe. There's also a little flashing light over this monitor here. Let's check it out. Mr. X does not like video cameras. He doesn't like his picture being taken. And that is another really cool scene when you turn that on and then you see he's walking down the hallway and you recognize that it's this hallway in this room. If you don't turn that monitor on and you walk out of the room, he shows up anyway. It's just that you don't get that little scene of him breaking the camera. Alright, let's use our U key.
Come on, let's go.
And that's going to call up the elevator. What do I have on me anyway? You know, I probably just should, just for safety, I should take some health with me. Just for safety's sake. Alright, the elevator. We know how this works. We've used it before. Let's use this.
Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it!
Well, Ada certainly didn't see that coming. She's unconscious. going into shock. Maybe we should, like, just put bandages around her or something. That seems to do the trick. Let's get out our shotgun and see what's out there. Well, we know who's out there. We recognize the arm. Here's William. Ah, good. Leon shot the screen. I was hoping you would. Oh, got slashed. So this is after Claire's fight with him. Leon has mutated into this four-armed form. I think he jumped. Yep, there he is. So he's already fought her previous to this fight. There he goes. Well, we'll see him again, I'm sure. Well, unfortunately, the elevator has stopped. The motor is stopped because of overheating. I guess you can't use the elevator more than once.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say? I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Don't be so dramatic, Ada. We'll find some bandages. We'll just put them all around you, and it should be fine. Can't talk to her again. Alright, let's get out of here. It's overheated. I guess if you use the elevator more than once within, like, I don't know, a few minutes, it doesn't work so well. So we have to find a way to repair the elevator. Fortunately, it stopped right here at this exit, this emergency exit right here. So let's head on out of here. Or maybe never mind. Apparently the overheat fixed itself, and the elevator went all the way down. So maybe we just should have stayed on the elevator instead of coming over here. Power's not on. So this is a new area. We did not come to this area as Claire. It's a different part of the Birkin lab. We're in, like, the power area. The box over here. Might as well put these herbs away. Didn't have to use that after all. I was kind of worried about Birkin's, like, big forearm slash, since that can do a lot of damage. Let's move this box. I don't need to move the box right now, but might as well. Because there's this box up here. We can move it. Doesn't seem like there's an apparent reason to do that right now, but we can move it onto this elevator. It's a puzzle, you see. Let's move the elevator down. Yeah, there we go. Do is move this box over here so we can move it up here. And that's because there are no stairs up to that platform on the right for some reason. So now we can get up there. We don't need to do that right now because that door up there is locked. But it's now set up for later. What we can do is take this elevator down. And we can hear the sound of some friends crawling around. How did that licker not hear that? This shotgun is very loud. Alright, so the power to the elevator has now been turned on. It's a very large, elaborate room for a generator. Let's go down here while we're at it. There is a file down here. It's a new one. We haven't seen it before. It's about p.11 gas. It says that this report demands immediate attention. The p.11 gas has been proven capable of incapacitating all known BOWs, bioorganic weapon. As such, it has been designated for emergency usage in the event of a BOW escape. Collected during prior incidents indicate that the potential for negative side effects. That's an incomplete sentence. The p.11 gas has been proven to weaken BOW's cellular functions. However, prolonged or repeated exposures will result in the creation of adaptive antibodies. Furthermore, some species have been observed to absorb the p.11 gas as a source of nutrition and use the toxins extracted against anything perceived as a threat. Use of the p.11 gas should be severely limited to extreme cases only. We strongly request the authority to re-evaluate the p.11 gas deployment system. We would like this re-evaluation to take place immediately. Second R&D room, security team. Alright, so this refers to the anti-BOW gas that you can release in Claire A. It would weaken BOWs, monsters. But if you did that, I believe it is the case that some monsters will be stronger in the B route. I believe that the plant monsters turn into stronger poisonous plants if I had turned the gas on. I did not turn the gas on, so we will not be encountering them here. But if you turn the gas on in Claire A, then you would think it's good, and then you read this report in Leon B, and you find out, oh, the gas can actually make some monsters stronger, and now you know you're going to have to deal with that. We're not going to have to deal with that here, though. Anyway, this elevator works. There's also a panel down here that says that the master key is required to open the emergency route. You know, in high def, you can read that text on the monitor. It says KBBC, 3 men, a gorilla stance. I don't think you're supposed to be able to read that. It's usually supposed to be too low resolution. I cannot use that one back there. I can use this, but the one in the back needs the master key. Naked zombies. That's when you know it's a party. Hello? I can only hope the Resident Evil 2 remake has faithfully recreated naked zombies. I demand it. Let's check on Ada. Let's see how she's doing in here.
Ada? Where did she go?
How strange. Ada's nowhere to be found. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's pick this up while we're here. Alright, so Ada's once again has once again vanished, which it's kind of what she does. Here's the office where Sherry is, but it's locked. We need the master key. So we can't check on Sherry in there. What we do have to do is some stuff that, well, you're already familiar with. Here's where the fuse goes, but we don't have the fuse. We need to get the fuse so we can put it in the fuse box to turn the power on to the lab. We did this as Claire. But it does need to be done again. Right. Fuse case. Go to machine. Use the fuse case. We get this neat little animation of the robot arm that spins and unscrews the fuse, and moves it over to the case and screws it in. It's a nice little animation. It's a neat thing to watch. A fuse that has been screwed in with the type of robotic precision that you can only get through a robotic arm. Don't want the chance of a human screwing in the fuse into the fuse case. Head in here. Let's turn this power on. There we go. Power is on. Next thing we need to do is find the key card so we can open up some of these doors. Checking on my inventory, reminding myself how many slots I have available. So this is the room where our naked zombies now. So, oh, there's a key card down there. Let's get that. Let's get the lab card key. Yeah, this is talking about the train. That if there are abnormal materials on the train will explode. That's how you get rid of the abnormal materials. You get them out of here on the train, then you blow up the train. Oh, anything else we can do down there? Yeah, the gas sprinkler. Yeah, we could turn it on. See, this is what happens if you turn it on. Everything turns green. Also, over here, we can get a flamethrower. So that's a unique weapon for right now. You don't want to use that when against enemies that it doesn't work well on. It works well against plants. But, like, if we go in here... we'll find a couple liquors. And you don't want to use it against them. It works very poorly against them. Things would not go well for you if you use the flamethrower here. If you want to see what it does, we'll use the flamethrower in a little bit. I can't carry that. Let's equip this. Because there are a couple plants right behind this door. So let's open this up and open up the flamethrower on them. Okay, here's the flamethrower. Works very well against plants. It doesn't look very impressive, though. I mean, look at that. It, like, has barely any range. And I already used most of it up. Just on them. It does kill them pretty fast, though. Still, you use it so fast, I don't even really know why it exists. Oh, I hear some liquors. There we go. Oh, that didn't hit. Oh, that's a bad time to reload. Yeah, I do not have the magnetic optical disc, so I can't go down here. Let's get the map. Let's get rid of the flamethrower. It really don't need the flamethrower. And let's also heal up. And you know what? Let's also save our game here. Alright, so we made progress. We got into the lab. We had another fight with Big Bill. We lost Ada again. But again, that's kind of what she does. We're catching up with Claire as we're in the lab. So what Claire is doing is she is trying to synthesize the vaccine for Sherry. What Leon is doing at this point is he is trying to find a way out of the city. And he eventually does find that way. We know that he gets out of here on the train. And then Claire catches up to the train when she's done with William Birkin. So next time, with Resident Evil 2, Leon will continue exploring the lab, and he is eventually going to have to find that train and figure out how to use it to get us out of here. And that's what we're going to be doing, I suppose, next time. Don't know if we might be finishing up with Leon B next time. I'm not sure about that. We might be. Next time on Resident Evil 2, we might be finishing Leon B. We'll see how that goes. I'll see you then.